我要为我们土地的传统拥有者表示感谢和记忆。他们是12个的Gadigal人民。我叫 Clark Donovan， 我是 UTS 的学生。现在我学习汉语和法律。我是 Gadens 的实习生。Good evening. My name is Clark Donovan, and I'm a proud Gumbaynggirr and Gunditjmara man. You may be surprised to hear that my introduction, and indeed acknowledgement of country, was in Mandarin. But why is an Aboriginal kid from Campbelltown speaking Mandarin? 3 reasons. 1, currently, I'm unable to speak in and learn in my own language in university and in school. 2, I'm preparing for the future. Recently, our firm have strengthened relationships with Chinese firm Dachong, and I hope to provide a service and use my skills to further our relationship in the Asian community. 3, while studying, I've been given the privilege to live at UTS Housing. UTS Housing has a high number of international students from the Asia region, but I noticed a trend. Every time we'd go out to Chinese restaurants, the students would speak in Mandarin and get bigger and fresher servings. So naturally, I decided to learn Mandarin. Now, living in international housing has had a lot of advantages, but I often get to practice my language in places I didn't think I would. One day I was in the elevator. There was a couple that entered with me. I hear them say, 他味道不好. I turn around and say, 我会说汉语. For all our non-Mandarin speakers, what they said was this: he smells extremely bad. I turned around and said, I can speak a little bit of Mandarin. There's a common saying in China: 天不怕，地不怕，只怕老外说中国话. Not afraid of God, not afraid of earth, only afraid of foreigner speaking Mandarin. If I had not armored myself with the skills to talk, I would not have been able to stand up for myself. Just like the story of Walia. Walia was an Aboriginal woman from Tasmania, born in the 1820s. She was sold to settlers for flour and dogs. She was raped, abused, and enslaved by the settlers. While living with the settlers, she learnt a number of skills. She learned how to speak English fluently, how to conduct domestic duties. She also learned how to dress in an appropriate manner for the time. But one day, she decided to escape. Using the gun skills she used, she forced her freedom at gunpoint and was freed. Armoured with knowledge and muskets, she returned to her community to teach them how to fight back. The message I want to give to my fellow interns tonight is this: we, as a people, do not quit. When we were forced off our lands, we didn't quit. When we were taken from our families, we didn't quit. When we were told that our land was terra nullius, belonging to no one, Mabo, he didn't quit. I'm here to say to you tonight that a skinny kid from Campbelltown can become a lawyer, can learn Mandarin, can get offered a position at the Beijing Institute of Technology to study, and when statistically, I have a better chance of being arrested than finishing high school, I didn't quit. What drives me is this idea that, like Walia, Indigenous people only 2 generations ago were not able to do the things that I am today. My drive is based off my family members 2 generations ago who were denied an education, denied health, and denied even the opportunity to be classified as human in Australia, their own land. The opportunities we have to us as interns are open to us and are going to be determined by how far we work in our university studies and professional skills. Nobody gets to write our future but us. The future of our people and the future of Australia is determined by our work today and the collaboration with all our support being our sponsor companies. Don't get me wrong. It's not going to be easy. It's going to take an excellent university who's going to help us learn the skills and disciplines in our craft. It's going to take the excellent tutor who replies to your unreadable emails the night before an exam. It's going to take the Vice-Chancellor who is actively listening to your concerns and making changes around campus. It's going to take your mentor or buddy who's going to help you execute those skills in the office. And it's going to take the partners to help you set the goals for the future and execute them. But all of us have a duty as well. We have to think, are we serving our people as much as they have served us? Everything we do must be executed with excellence. We need to have that drive. We need to have that discipline. We need to have that faith that whatever we are working on, come hell or high water, is going to work. Our people made it out of genocide and slavery. There is no excuse for you to give up on that statistics class, that semester of foundations of law, or whatever dream you want to chase. Mistakes are okay, but failure is not an option. We cannot change the past, but our future is not yet written. That's up to us. I see in this room future lawyers, bankers, accountants, and the people that are going to help us on this journey. I stand here today knowing that the dreams of my family live on in me. I stand here knowing that my presence is part of a larger Indigenous story. I stand here knowing that I owe a debt to the mothers and the fathers, the brothers and the sisters, the aunties and the uncles who worked, sacrificed, and ultimately died for us. And if it wasn't for them, none of us would be here today. Tiembu pa, dibu pa, Ju pa Clark Donovan Jung Jongo Hua. Don't fear God, don't fear earth, only fear Clark Donovan speaking Mandarin. Thank you and enjoy the evening.